For those of you that are new, welcome to my channel, and for those of you that have watched a video of mine before, welcome back, and I hope you enjoy this one. My name is Roz and I am the owner of Coconut Coast Candles. So I've had someone reach out and ask if I can do a video on how I do a marble jar. I have done one of these previously, but I do have an order for some, so I figure why not do another one. Okay, so I have pretty much everything here ready to go. I have my gloves on here. I have my mask here that I'll put on in a couple of minutes. I have my scales here that I'll need to weigh out my cement oil and my oxide. I have my mixing bowl. I have a spatula to mix with. I have some water to mix in to get the right consistency. I have some titanium dioxide here that will help with the whitening, and I have some metallic paint here because this is for a grey marble jar. Okay, so let's get started. I'll just put my mask on, so if my voice gets a bit muffled now, then please excuse me. And we will now get going. So with these jars, they take approximately 300 grams of cement oil if you're using a powdered oxide. If you're using a metallic paint, then I normally put in about 10 grams less, and you need the mixture to be slightly more watery because once you add the metallic paint, it thickens it up pretty much straight away. Now I use about 5% of the titanium dioxide to make it nice and white. That should be it now. We don't need the scales anymore. And then just make sure that you give it a good mix, because you don't want any spots on your jars from where you may not have mixed in the powdered oxide enough. Give that a good mix in. Now this customer wants a 4-inch tulip jar, so these are the molds that I'm using, and they are the 4-inch short tulip mold from Modern Craft Labs, and I also have the support to put around it once I have given it a little bit of a tap and shake. Okay, so that's mixed in now. We'll add some water. Scrape down the sides. And as mentioned previously, make sure you let it set for a good 3 to 4 hours before removing it from the mold. And we need this, as I said, to be a bit thinner consistency than if you are doing just an oxide colour. Most people, when using the oxides, like to say they have it at a pancake consistency. I like to have it a little bit thicker than that, but that's my preference. And I'm sure once you start making jars yourself, you will just work out what works best for you, and it may not be what you've watched and learnt from someone on YouTube. Okay, so just a little bit more, and then we can add the metallic paint. I'll just give that a little bit of a shake. Okay, Now if you can see how runny that is there now, and then when I put this in, just need a little squirt and give it a, I think you probably can't see that at the moment, it's not going to show, and you have to work rather quickly so it doesn't thicken right up. And tap. Just scrape out the rest of this. Apologies if that's in your way there. I'm left-handed, so. Now with these moulds also, you really need to give it a good tap up around this top part here, because this is actually the bottom of the mould here, and if you don't give it a good tap to get all the air bubbles out, once you remove it from the mould, all around the bottom here you will have all these little air bubbles showing, which is sometimes not very attractive to look at, especially if they're going to someone that's making a more luxury style candle. So a good tap, give it a little bounce. And then you can put the support around it to keep the shape. And then that can go aside. Okay, well guys, that is it. That is how I make my marble concrete jars. If you have enjoyed this video, then please give it a thumbs up. If you would like to see more of my videos, then please hit the subscribe button so you don't miss when I upload a new one. And you can also follow me over on my Instagram page at Coconut Coast Candles. Well, enjoy the rest of your day, and thanks again for watching. Bye.